Right, I was asked, as I often am, for my non-psychic opinion on a MURDER case. I've decided not to type it out this time and just do a video. Excuse the dog. Get in your bed, Papa. Good boy. Right, so it's the case of the TikTok influencer in Mexico, VALERIA Marquez. So, she was SHOT whilst on a live stream, and what happened was her friend Vivian kept texting her and getting her to stay in the shop. Now you can see in the video that she's extremely nervous and she's saying something does not feel right, but her friend's telling her to stay because a really expensive gift is coming. Now when you find out more, this is extremely disturbing. Now I did say, and I've got proof that I said, I believe this is jealousy from the friend and not to do with the cartel boyfriend. Although, when I say it's not to do with the cartel boyfriend, I mean it wasn't to do with the cartel. And I did state, way back when it happened, that cartel hits are extremely gruesome. And they will get your whole family, your pets, everything. So I knew it wasn't to do with that. But I do think he's involved. As in, he paid for the hitman, probably. And he's probably having an affair with the so-called friend. Right, so I also said that I noticed that the friend is obviously trying to look just like Valeria, which is quite disturbing in itself. It's that typical single white female thing. She was obviously extremely jealous of her. And after I'd said that, I then saw this video. I'm sorry I'm having to film it like this. Me quedé preocupada. No le digan a la Valeria. Ahí viene la machuquis. Ejochis. ¿Es mi teléfono? Es obvio, hermosa. No, vamos a la cantada, a ver. Cállate. So that's Valeria on the right, and you can see she's an extremely pretty woman. And this Vivian is obviously trying to look like her, and you can see the hatred on her face. That is an extremely false friend. So, rumour has it, she's the one that kept her in the shop. And did you notice the gesture where she shows putting a phone down? This is where the other friend comes in. This is her putting the phone down. After the shooting, this is the friend in the shop. She picks up Valeria's phone and cuts off the live stream with not a care in the world on her face, no panicking or anything like that. So she obviously also knew. Some people think she took the GUN off the hitman and took a shot herself. There was 3 shots. I've watched the video over and over and over again. I've not posted it because I know some people don't like that sort of thing. You can find it if you want to. It's quite simple. Just type in her name and it will come up. It's everywhere. But there's also some weirdness going on with that, because someone slowed it down and there looks like a SHOT comes from behind her. Now there's people saying it's fake, there's not enough BLOOD. Don't be ridiculous. If a really small caliber bullet is used, you don't get an exit wound. It doesn't go through the body, it stays in the body. And there's very little BLOOD. But if you look carefully, you will see the entry wound on her chest. You will see her head bleeding. You see the blood dripping on the table, onto her hand, onto the toy. Yeah, it's real. So the gifts she received, she was told she was going to get 3 gifts, which you see in that previous video. Her horrible friend saying she's going to get tomorrow 3 SHOTS and bye. Put the phone down. So she got 3 gifts. The third one being DATH. These were gifts from her friend, if you ask me. And the gifts were a toy cuddly pig, which in Mexico is apparently an insult. She got a Starbucks drink, which was red, so that's symbolic. And the third gift was being KILLED. Lovely. But the pig came in a black bag, which is symbolic of a body bag. The drink was red. Apparently the day after, a bouquet of red roses was left outside the shop, which said sorry. I believe there could be some regret there, or it's actually just yet another insult. So, my opinion is it's simply a case of jealousy from that girl, who was probably seeing Valeria's boyfriend, who just so happens to be in the cartel, and they wanted rid of her, and they've paid a hitman. There's plenty of people who live in Mexico that have said, you know, it's not a typical cartel hit, like I said last week, was it? I don't even live there, but I know what they do, and it's grim. It's not typical. Watching the shadows on the video, it does look like she was hit from 2 sides, so 2 different people, possibly the hitman and the friend. There's just loads of videos where you can tell she knew it was coming. Preocupada. Me van a levantar. Okay. That isn't her boyfriend. Someone's got that wrong.
Responsable cualquier cosa que me llegue a pasar a mí y a mi familia a esa persona.
So there's the pig. I feel something's off. I think I'm going to leave now, but her friend made her stay. She kept saying to her, no, just stay another 10 minutes. You're going to get a really expensive gift. Apparently they don't have much CCTV in shopping centres in Mexico. What else do I need to point out? Yeah, this friend is creepy. There's like loads of photos of her with Valeria where she's dressed exactly the same, got the same hairdo, the same makeup. It's envy. Envy, jealousy, same thing. Hatred. Just every video you see of this Vivian with Valeria, she's just staring daggers at her, and like just tell she hates her, but she's pretending to like her. That's about all I can say about it, like my detective opinion. 3 shots. I don't think it was meant to be 3. 3 shots isn't hitman style, 2 is. That's called double tap. I think the first shot missed because if you watch the video, it hits her necklace and her necklace goes flying off. So the one to the chest and the head, they were the intended shots, the double tap. So it is a hitman. And he was quite professional at it, apart from the first shot which missed. Or that might have been just to frighten her. It's extremely creepy to watch. Not just what happened to her. I mean, that's awful and no one wants to see that. It's the bits beforehand where you could see she's getting really nervous, her friends making her stay, and it's the way she mutes the sound off the live stream. That's very strange. Why does she do that? Oh, and the man asked for her by name. Now, a lot of us think the pig was given to her so that the hitman would know which girl to kill. Sorry, Kill, because these two girls, 2 friends of hers, looked very similar to her, like as in hairdos and that. So to ensure they got the right girl, the pig was given to her because she's holding it. Evil, just very evil stuff. But I don't think it was specifically to do with the cartel boyfriend and the fact she dumped him, apparently. I don't think it was that. I think he would have got her at home and done far worse. So I think to please his new girlfriend, Vivian, the jealous one, and because he was annoyed with Valeria, they've hatched this plan, and that's what they've done. I'm going to do some psychic work on it, see what I get. But I noticed that in my last psychic reading for the Sullivan kids, I did get stuff related to this. If you watch my work, you know that often happens. I get predictions about cases I'm going to work on. Like I got the envy dice. I got, I'm sure I got a card about friends. Stuff like that. I need to look back. But yeah, that's my non-psychic opinion. And if more comes out, I'll do an update. But yeah, jealousy, women and jealousy can be fatal.